Hey guys, DK78 back here with more Persona 4 Golden. In the last one, we saw some drama within the Strength team about love. And in this one, we should talk to Naoto again to up her up some more so that we could get her to max rank. And I think this is the rank that is supposed to involve romance as well, so it'll be related. Oh, Kyo-san. I hope they allow Nanako-chan to have visitors soon. Of course, yes. Actually, I've obtained information pertaining to the Phantom Thief. Alright, there's some information on the Phantom Thief that we have to figure out. I would like to see what the end of this investigation is like. Spend time with Naoto. Yes, please. Naoto looks happy. Central Shopping District. You came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I have learned that in recent days, a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of the Shiroku store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed that it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. I think that is pretty cool. That is a really cool theory. You really shouldn't put yourself at risk, though, which is why I'm here, right?
But
No detective worth his salt worries about that. Very well, but in return, you mustn't do anything dangerous either. Naoto is glaring at you. If my deductions are correct, there are two things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is. Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, senpai. Tatsuhime Shrine. The man brandished a knife. We should protect Naoto.
Senpai.
Kyo-san. There's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife. I knew it. It's another one of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. But even so, what if the knife had been real? You would have been in grave danger. Arrgh, you're always like that. I can't imagine becoming a woman only to have a man protect me. And yet, you always... Why? Because I love you.
Oh.
If you didn't want to romance her, you would say because we're friends. What?
Huh?
Huh? Naoto's face is bright red. Wait a moment. Also, the other thing is you have to make sure that you, acknowledge that she is a girl. Otherwise, you don't get the romance options at all. I thought you just said something serious. Well... Now that you've said such a thing, I can't even look you in the eye. You can sense affection from Naoto, a different kind than before. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. The Naoto Shirogane social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. And she gets the skill Heat Riser. This is one of the better skills because it increases attack, defense, and evasion on one ally. Hamon could go suck an egg, right? No. mean, actually, it's probably more useful. Heat Riser's more useful than Halmon, even though Halmon would be nice. Arg, this is so hard because she has so many good skills. I wish I had, like, 4 more slots. We aren't going to get Mamadune anyways. You told Naoto your feelings, but Naoto has yet to reply. I'm going home. Oh, you needn't worry about the Phantom Thief anymore. So, goodbye. You watched Naoto wander off and you went home by yourself. It seems like it kind of made her a little nervous if you were to get anything out of that. I don't think she'd be in the shopping district, but you never know. Alright. I'm going to finish reading more books because why the heck not? I did also get a book for fishing. Oh, actually, food fight wouldn't be that bad either because then I could get understanding if I had the money. You begin reading food fight. It says that the essence of Chinese dining is to eat everything that is served. You do feel that if you put this advice to practice, it'll toughen up your body and mind. Since you finished the hyperspeed reading, you've read more than usual, but there's one more page left, so... Or one more chapter, sorry. Alright. It is raining, so unfortunately there are a couple of things that cannot happen. I think Naoto could be talked to in the rain. Sometimes it really does depend on where you are in the social link, though. Of course, she isn't even here. Well then. I would go to Chinese Aya, but I am piss broke. So let's see what else I could try to do. I don't have a lot of bugs, but I could actually try to do the cat quest by fishing. So I'm gonna pass the time to do fishing. Pass the time with fishing. I'm not going to be able to catch the River Guardian though because as I said, I don't have the bug that is needed for that. So I'm going to use ladybugs up. Alright. I could work as a hospital janitor. We haven't done that in a while because I've maxed my courage out, so I was like, never mind. I'm still gonna read though. I want to finish food fight. So when I do get money, I can finish the understanding. Alright. My diligence increased and I'm able to get more stuff out of the Chinese food. I actually have to wonder if I could sell the fish if it doesn't work on the cat. You are allowed to sell your fish. They're not worth that much though. Alright. I managed to not snap the line that time, so that helps a lot. Alright. There are other books I'm pretty sure I had. It is raining out, so no one's going to be out, I assume. We could catch more bugs, why not? Alright. 20th, it is the deadline. All you could do is wait for Nanako's recovery. Alright, there isn't any... I probably can't afford it, but what is on the shopping program anyways? Angel Skirt, its mythical power protects you. You could get that for 59,800 yen. Or Soma. I would have probably gone for the Soma. But I am broke, so I can't get any of them. That sucks. Well, let's see. It's raining out. So we definitely want to go out until evening. No one is going to be hanging out with us, but I am going to go into town and fish. Actually, let me go into the Samago floodplain. So I've got 9 fish. That might be enough. But it's not like I could do anything else at this point besides fish. To make sure I absolutely have enough for the cat. Alright, I've fished enough. And now it's evening. We should be watching the Midnight Channel.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems fog will set in tonight. Alright, we know what to do. We have to check the Midnight Channel. It's midnight. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Nanako has been rescued, and you were able to arrest the culprit. There's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel anymore. Fog is covering the town. The fog from yesterday is still there this morning. Kind of strange and eerie.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
The front page's headline article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. Today before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to the police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's depositions.
So it's finally over.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe we should get a chance to question him as well.
I wish we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? And it's so chilly.
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
Is it finally over?
Well, the perp's been caught, so yeah. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story. This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
That son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke.
Sorry, I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Of course.
That's a really good idea. We need to see how she
Let's
is.
tell the others once we get to school.
Just a reminder, the finals are next week. How's your studying going? Though you may be very busy with your studies, make sure you keep up your personal grooming. Every year, some boys come stumbling into class with stubble on their chins. Of course, their 5 o'clock shadow is more like a 5-day shadow. Speaking of facial hair, some nations used to impose a tax on facial hair. In 18th century Russia, they also had a hat tax, bath tax, laundry tax, chimney tax, and more to fund their military. Those sure were some taxing times. Ho 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 ho! Be sure to take this down. You never know what will be on the test, just like you never know what will be taxed next. You were listening intently. That is funny.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big bro.
Talking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san! Ugh, how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds have just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Nanako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. She seems to have fallen asleep. You received an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
Isn't that just a rumor, though?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Well, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Nanako has somehow regained consciousness, not unconsciousness. But it seems that it will take more time until she fully recovers. Namatame's interrogation that has finally begun. The fog won't lift, and people's mysterious health problems? For now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy. I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed.
That fast? Wow, this fog must be really bad.
You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
Business has been so slow lately.
Alright. Oh, our cord is ready again. Yeah! I also took a look and I think this is the end of our corn range, so I'm going to do cabbages, I guess. Oh, no, we have more corn. Never mind. There'll always be more corn. I surprised myself. Alright, now that I've planted the corn, let's see if there's anybody out and about. I doubt it is because it is quite green and foggy, as you can see, but you never know. The music has changed a little bit. It's a little more eerie than usual. Also, I'm curious. Aha, you are here. This lady. I came to offer my food to celebrate my child's 7th birthday. However, I'm so hungry I can't even walk. It is truly shameful. Do you have any red goldfish you could spare? I do have a red goldfish on her, so I'm going to give it to her. Thank you very much. This is an expression of my thanks. Please, take this. I got the Kingyo stone. But I just remembered that I could work at this lady's store, and I don't think we've done that in the Let's Play. So I am actually going to try working. Having a young man around here may not have a bad idea. It actually may attract new patrons. Well, don't look at me like that. I'm only joking. Well, let me explain what you'll be doing here. It's quite simple. You'll just be washing dishes and taking away empty glasses. Tipsy patrons may strike up conversations with you, but you may make sure you stay sociable and listen to them. That's what this place is all about. I'm sure you'll understand when you start learning how to drink. But not now, of course. You're still too young. If anyone offers you a drink, you need to politely decline. So, will you work today? Yeah, let's work. Let's try it. I think, if there are multiple people, you could choose, like, who is doing what. So we wash the dishes and our diligence increases, but sometimes you could talk to the patrons too. In this case, we have this guy over here, who's an old man, just, he's a seemingly brave old man. The brave old man, when you go to clear his class, he begins talking about his past. You heard about a heroic episode of his, and it makes us more courage. Sometimes it's understanding or other things. It depends on the characteristic of the person. I didn't think of that until now, and I really wish I did. Anyways, you overhear students talking. The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's going to stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? He sure is. That happens, though. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you got back pain. Ow! See? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. It's a titan named Atlas. Do you know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulders, and it looks really heavy. Makes me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then, Kyo-kun, who doesn't look like he heard. Who doesn't look like he know. Do you know what an atlas is? It's a book of maps. You're very good. Yep, an atlas is a book of maps. Mercurator's book of maps featured a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Note the spelling. It's spelled A-T-L-A-S, okay? I mean it. How else would you spell it? This is a call out to the company that made the Persona series, also as well as Shin Megami Tensei and Catherine as well, I believe. They spell it A-T-L-U-S. Well, there's always ow, my back. Oh, he was about to say it too. Anyways, the police have rescued Namatawe or interrogated Namatawe, and a bunch of quests have just opened up. So I'm gonna go around and collect them because we can. Let's start with this guy right here. My mother's always telling me that I should be studying more. She keeps bringing up this kid in elementary school and saying that I need to be like him. Isn't that crazy? What kind of super kid is he anyways? I wonder if he's actually referencing this guy that you can actually do a social link with, but I don't have enough understanding to even start it, so I can't even like meet this guy. I'd like to ask you for a special favor. Could you listen to me for a second? Yeah, I'm all ears. That girl on the roof. What do you think she thinks of me? Well, there's nothing I could do to change myself. I already have a plan. You know, that girl said she wanted to be a vet, so I think she'll need an animal guide. So if I give her one as a present, don't you think she'll score some major points with her? It'll score me some major points with her? Yeah, it will, dude. But my problem is that I don't have the slightest clue where I could get something like that. The bookstore? It sounds like a book. Anyways, do you have any ideas? I'll check the TV. You know, the Tanaka show. Huh? You mean like an infomercial or something? You don't? What? Well, do you think of a way to find one of those? Could you bring it to me? Oh, a reward? Right, a reward. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. Alright, The Girl on the Rooftop Part 2. There's a picture, it's a picture book that an old scholar or magician would use. From a magician, like, on top of a cloud or something. Alright, so he's giving you a hint to where you hide it. It is in, Nanako's dungeon, Heaven. So we will have to search for that. There's another quest. We need to go to the practice building on the 2nd floor. Oh, except there's this guy too. Hello. Do people ever think they'd be happier if they go back and live in the past? I've been wondering. I've only been listening to my radio, and it's like my heart yearns for just a return to the simpler times. Listening to the radio on a lazy summer day, just the two of us without a care in the world. The radio I'm listening to hasn't changed at all. Why is it different? So, why is the rest of the world so different? To be honest, I have another favor to ask you. Let's hear it. I want to build another crystal radio just like the one I had when I was a kid, but I can't find what I need. I used a mineral called an old ore, but it does seem to be quite rare now. Is there anything you could do about it? Yeah, I'll try to find you some. Thank you. I can't really order it from anywhere, and I was at a complete loss. Sorry to ask you so much of you, but I'm counting on you. Alright, acquire an old ore. And this girl over here, the desk refurbisher. Wow, it's almost December. I know it's a long way still, but I kind of dread this time of year. We always have these big family gatherings on Christmas, which means we have to make a lot of food. And then it's New Year's, so there's even more preparing to do. Why me? All I want to do is go outside. Kyo-senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you, but let's hear her out. Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? I think I'm building another shelf or something that you could display bottles on. I want to surprise my dad with it, but I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but senpai, you're the only one I know who could do this. Leave it to me. You're amazing, senpai. I apologize for putting you out like this all the time. Please, all I need is a piece of classy lumber. Alright, desk refurbishing part 4. Alright, and we also need to go to the old man on the Samagawa floodplain to get this last quest. There should be 5 quests that I've gotten. If I haven't, have to recount again. This guy. I thought I'd finally begin to understand everything at my age, but I guess not. No siree, even when you're this old, you're still finding new things about yourself. I figured I'd gotten wiser since I was your age, but I also held on to the stuff I should have let go a long time ago. There's a lot to be ashamed of in the long life, but it sure keeps things interesting. Hahaha, you better just enjoy getting older, okay? Hey, I'd like to ask something of you. Let's hear about. So, you have a minute then? I got another request to ask of you. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'd like another lamp. Something simple but beautiful. Not just too gaudy. That kind of lamp. I looked at some stores, but I ain't seen nothing like it. But you're something else. I think you can find something like that for me. So what do you say? Sure. Thank you. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with these things. Alright, so we need to acquire a bodice lamp. Actually, I had to recount again. I only needed 4. So you should have these 4. The girl on the rooftop, desk refurbishing, acquire an old ore, and acquire a bodice lamp. Also, while you're here, I guess I'll feed this cat, if it's out. Kitty? Kitty cat, there we are. Meow meow. Feed the cat. Cat, stop walking away. I'm trying to feed you. It's like, this cat just keeps walking away. He's like, stop giving me food. I caught a lot of fish, so I'm hoping that this will work. You have to feed the cat at least 20 times. Alright, I finished the quest. I got a soba out of it. Flip snooze. He's a good kitty. So are you. You're a good kitty too. Meep. Alright, who is around town since we got all those? All of those quests, by the way, that I just got are stuff that I needed to backtrack in heaven for. Sure. What does the idle chatter look like anyways? Yes, please. Naoto looks happy. Inaba Central Shopping District. You spend time conversing with Naoto. Okay, now it'll become closer soon. Usually it does. You just have to have a chat with her, with Fortune. Oh, maybe the bar... Okay, so the bar has a somewhat different. Let's see if working will help. I got diligence, and then... It's a grumbling patron. When you go to clear the grumbling young man's glass, he looks as if he wants to listen. He decided to listen to his complaints about his job. Your understanding has increased. Okay, so this guy specifically on the very right here increases understanding. This will be important for me because it'll be helpful to know whether or not I do things. It's Labor Appreciation Day. There's still fog outside. All I can do now is wait for the situation to unfold. Alright. Who is out in the fog? I did find Chie. Okay. I found Chie. What does she have to say? Oh, Kyokun. Wanna go visit Nanako-chan today? I'll go with you. You know, I've never done this before. happens if you do visit... Well, hold on. I still need to double check something. Since it is a day off and it's a Wednesday. I think this is actually one of those rare moments where you actually do find Naoto, where I said you should have found her. Which is... yes, over here. She's usually at the end over here. Oh, Kyo-san, are you going to the hospital today? We'll come with you. We should visit Nanako, and I wanted to go with Naoto because I thought it would help. Oh no, we'll just go with everyone. Okay, fine. Big bro. Speaking still seems painful for her. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Nanako is smiling weakly. Nanako's condition doesn't seem like it's getting any better. Sorry, and thanks for coming all this way. Anything for Nanako. Yeah, I'm sure she's glad you came. She's gone to sleep. Well then, we'll be going now. Please take care, Dojima-san. Yeah, thanks. Your friends are worried about Nanako as they would be about themselves. You feel that your relationship has deepened. Oh, that helps a lot. Man, now that I know that, it would be... That helps. To the shopping district and see if that guy is there. He's definitely there on Tuesdays. But is he there on Wednesdays? I don't know. No, he's not. Okay. Good to know. You decide to continue reading world-class books. Some practical advice for learning about habits and bugs in order to catch them is outlined here. If you study these techniques, you may be able to catch more bugs. Alright, cool. Actually, now that I think about it, with the fog, with all the fog going on, I think we missed our chance to do any understanding upgrade through Chinese Diarrhea, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Which sucks. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I don't really like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine the town was supposed to be like from the very beginning. Pretend that this is natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. Wouldn't this be a problem, though? Alright. Naoto is telling me that she is ready to spend time with me after class. I will decide later because I actually do need to save. And this is the third episode in a row where I have done this. I am so sorry. Oh. Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? The bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. There's this crushing reality of being a full-time employee. Days like these, I just want to spend all the days counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Kyo-kun, can you answer this? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What is this sequence called? It is called the Fibonacci sequence. You gave the answer. Yep, that's the Fibonacci sequence. Good to know that you're studying. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, and then all others are the sum of the two of them before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least, I could wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry, that's not the topic. I'm getting off topic, but my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. Ugh, I'm so depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. You gave the correct answer. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going to save this for next time, and in the next sequence, we will see what happens, but hopefully I finish Naruto at rank 10. We'll see you guys then.